What's a good word, everybody? Tiger727 back with another video. Just some recent pickups. And first and foremost, I forgot to share this earlier. Actually, I did share it earlier in a video, and I accidentally deleted it. I use a tablet to make my videos, and I accidentally deleted the wrong one. So I'm sorry for showing this late. Shout out to Ken's Cardboard. He did send me a Christmas card that I have already filed away. But he did send this Al Kaline card. Said he saw it at a card show and he thought of me, so he sent it my way. I did not have this card as part of my collection, so Ken, I apologize for showing this so late, but I do appreciate you sending me this Kaline card. It's kind of got that sport flick 3D action to it. It's much more clear in person. I know it looks very blurry on the screen here, but it is much more clear. His face is super clear in person. So thanks again, Ken. I appreciate it. In the background there, there's some oversized cards that I found on eBay. The Spencer Turnbull is numbered to 49 on the left, and the Mize is numbered to 10. Shout out to THA Card Story, Matt and Tyrus. He's been buying a lot of the Hank Aaron oversized cards, and it's kind of weird or strange at how cheap these cards actually are. I think like the Mize numbered to 10. I think I paid $6 or $7 for it. So if anybody does have any interest, go out there and take a look. You know, buy your team sets or whatever. So they are numbered pretty low. Some of them are. And just some stuff from the trading card database. Some Tigers, really quick. Pineda, Chris Keller. Really no big names in this small stack here. Higginson, he's probably about the biggest name I can think of off the top of my head without looking. Justin Thompson, Harry Heilman. Oh, I guess this is probably the biggest name. Pudge Rodriguez as a Ranger. I always liked the Texas flag on the sleeve. It's hard to see, but just the Texas flag when they went to that. I want to say it was probably the mid to late 90s, early 2000s when they put that Texas flag on their sleeve. It might have been earlier and I just never paid attention, but that's when I remember it. Another Pudge. Jorge Cordova. There's a Tiger I do not remember. Every now and then we come across one. Nook Logan. Bonderman. And some set fills from 2017 Bowman that I'm working on. There's Maeda, Matt Carpenter, Braun, Piscotti. Shout out to Clint over at Swingway Sports Cards, Buster Posey. Votto, who apparently has been doing some throwing and trying to get that shoulder. And somebody randomly sent me this through the trading card database. I did need this card, so added that to my collection. And then a week or so ago, I was out of town really quick for a day and found a new card store that I was not aware of that existed down in Wisconsin. Picked up a few cards there. Always been a John Kruk fan, so I picked that up. Corey Knebel autograph. Nice looking auto. Now the trading card database says this is a box topper, and I was always under the impression that box toppers were like the larger cards like in the background there, but I could be wrong. But this Key Brian Hayes, I paid $4 for it. So kind of becoming a Key Brian Hayes fan. So sweet looking card. He had a ton of 68, and I just picked up this one. It was a 75-cent card, so I just, for my set that I'm working on, that'll probably take me long after I'm dead. Just some beat up Bowman cards, or shout out to Joe at Four Soft Corners. Heck, this card doesn't even have a corner, for crying out loud. These were $1 each, or I think, or 75 cents or something. Pretty beat up. I didn't realize they were actually missing parts of the card until this evening. But again, I paid $1 for them, so I'm not worried about it. Paul Foytak rookie. Dick McCullough postcard. Actually, this might be the Jello card now I think about it. Frank Larry postcard. Phil Regan. And last but not least, Willie Mays. Obviously not in the best condition. Edges are pretty bad. Corners are pretty crummy. But it's Willie Mays. So I think I paid $12 for this one. So not too bad. Maybe a little bit overpriced, but heck, it's a Willie Mays, so I'm happy to have it. These are blank backs. Majorities are all just cardboard backs. There's nothing on the back, just because they're the came off Jello boxes. When I was buying these cards, the guy in the card store said he remembers his mom. He said these weren't like the actual ones that he bought, but he remembers his mom getting upset with him when he was in a grocery store because he'd have all the Jello boxes off the shelf trying to find the players that he needed. People couldn't walk down the aisles, and he'd have all of them off the shelf. So I thought that was kind of a funny story. But that is all I got for you. Hope everybody's doing well. We'll talk to you later.